Hi, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of Crypto Tips. You guys know Maria by now. If you haven't, you need to subscribe because she's on all the time and it's amazing.
Oh, thank you, Heidi.
So Maria is a lawyer here in Portugal, and she specializes, for those of you who are interested, in like visas, immigration, residency, golden visas, and also more and more so cryptocurrencies as well.
Thanks to you, Heidi.
Yes. So anyway, we were talking earlier and you said you had a bit of a concern.
I do.
What's going on?
Okay. So, yeah, because of, how the world is right now with the war, I'm really concerned. Look, you have your money in a bank, right? And you have your crypto in your wallets. And if for some reason, you know what's happening right now, they are freezing all the assets in the banks, we don't know what's coming. So if for some reason that happens, you say, oh, okay, I have my crypto. But if I need the money that I have in my crypto, I have to send it to the bank, and then I still don't have it. So what I thought was I need to do a debit card from my crypto, like from crypto.com or so, because I heard a story of this guy. He could, before the war started, he was outside of Ukraine, he was outside of the Ukraine, and because of the confusion, the war and etc., he could not access his funds. I think he was in Kazakhstan, I believe.
Oh, okay.
And the only way he survived is because he had his crypto.com. I don't want to say crypto.com, but I think that was the card he had.
Okay.
So that was the only way he could access his funds. And I thought, look, we don't know what's coming. I should be protected also. So my question is, should I do a crypto.com? Because I heard they give you 3% of what you spend, which is also very nice.
Yeah.
Or do you advise me to do another one? And if so, how should I do it? The only thing I know for sure, because a client of mine showed me, is that they're so heavy. Do you have one? They're so heavy because they're metal.
Metal, yeah.
So
first things first, deep down, I'm thinking if you're really concerned about the banking system and the traditional networking of Visa or MasterCard, also have history of blocking people based on political views or for whatever situation.
I don't want to sound like Toby, but I'm really, really worried.
Yeah,
I
you should be. Because there's lots of evidence that would prove that to be true. So for me, a crypto debit card in that regard isn't foolproof. It's not a perfect solution because most of them run on Visa or MasterCard, who are also partnered, with their payment systems. So it's not a perfect solution, but it worked for that person you're talking about. So that's amazing. For me, crypto debit cards are for people who want to use crypto in their everyday life, who want to actually be using it to pay for things. So what usually crypto debit cards are for a merchant who accepts credit or debit cards, period, Visa, MasterCard. For all they know, they're accepting a credit card.
Everywhere.
Yeah, because what happens actually is the crypto that is loaded on your crypto debit card is instantly traded for the real fiat value of whatever you're trying to purchase.
But which token? For example, crypto.com,
yeah.
When I pay, is their token? Or am I using my Bitcoin and my Ethereum? And how do I know which token I'm using?
It's probably, I haven't used one, so I can't speak from experience, but it's depending probably whichever one you've loaded on the card. I don't know that you can choose which coin you're using to be used. But yeah, so basically you are paying with your crypto, but the merchant isn't accepting crypto. They're accepting the fiat euros or whatever. Yeah. So one thing to know, you're going to have to go through KYC. They have to know all your information because they partnered with Visa and MasterCard. There are options. I don't know if crypto.com does it. Usually these debit card providers, they say, oh, you can use like up to $1,000 for the lifetime of the card without giving any information. So you can just keep getting new cards if you want. But it's not, so user-friendly that way.
And not practical.
Yeah. But like you said, they give you 3% on your payments, and you get rewarded in probably their coin, Crow.
But I think the 3% is only if you pay with their, right? If you pay with their token.
With their coin. Okay, yeah.
Only using their coin. And you have to deposit a huge amount.
Oh, okay. There's, requirements for that. Okay.
Yeah, I believe so. So should I get it or shouldn't I get it?
I mean, in a perfect world, you would be a crypto evangelist. And because if you're concerned about the banking system, probably other people are too. And merchants, the local merchants are probably as well. And you can say, hey, you can skip the whole banking system if you just accept whatever crypto you want.
Okay, but imagine banks are blocked. I want to go to the supermarket. I want to survive and eat.
Yeah. Well, then, a crypto debit card would be probably the most.
Okay.
You're probably going to, on a big, big store, a big corporation or whatever, you're not going to be able to talk to the CEO and talk them into accepting crypto.
Let's come here for a minute.
Yeah.
I want to pay Dogecoin.
Yeah. So it's not, completely avoiding the system, but it's definitely a way to skirt around it.
And there's many offers like crypto.com?
Yeah, it's not the only one. You can do, every so often I get people asking me, what's the best crypto debit card? And there's so many blog posts about top crypto debit cards, which ones service people in different countries, because again, you have to give them your information, the limits for the card, who they've partnered with for the transactions, Visa, MasterCard, and all that stuff.
And in this subject also, there's other solutions like, I don't know if you know them. You must. Revolut.
Yeah, that's a popular one.
N26 and Wire. These are 3 banks. My question is, these 3 online banks, do you have to do QIC? Because I think you don't.
I think I tried with Revolut and they asked for your information. Yeah.
They do. Some don't.
Yeah.
So imagine the bank system has collapsed. And you want to use your crypto, or if you use those banks, do you think they would work because they are like outsiders?
Possibly. I mean, it depends on how they're set up. I feel like, I don't know, even if it's an online bank, they're probably still using fractional reserve banking and what they're really, backing their deposits with, who knows, but there's no guarantee. That's why, if you really wanted to avoid the banking system and just use crypto.
That's true.